Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
Can you believe what a day it's been? I mean, it's just phenomenal. We had on so many people. We just had on Rick Smith, right? Founder and CEO of Axon, formerly Taser. Later on, we're going to have the founder and CEO of Lasting. He's part of the not $900 million family. And by the way, thank you for the feedback we continue to have from having the founding editor of the Huffington Post live. So make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. It is the only place where entrepreneurs align. Well, with us, we have our next hero, Chelsea Young. Not only is she the editor-in-chief of Scottsdale magazine, which is a huge position here, she is also now the author of The Color of Mother. You could reach her at coloreverything.love, or of course, we'll have it posted on our website at Eliances.com, Eliances.com. All right, Chelsea. Now, I've known you for a while, and it's been a few years, and I know one of the times when we first met, you talked about your dream of putting together this book, and the moment is here now. First of all, how does it even feel to have now completed something that really you've had the vision for quite a long time?
I've been telling people it's overwhelming in the best way. It came out April 3rd, and then I had a huge Mother's Day push, and I'm actually still kind of reeling from that in a good way. It's like I'm processing all the love I felt, the support I felt, and people really taking to this book in the way that I knew in my heart they would, but it's kind of like seeing this dream come to life and people actually getting my vision.
Talk to us about what that is, and talk to us about the book itself.
So the book is a tribute to moms all through colors and words. It's actually based on a poem that I wrote for my own mom years ago when I was only 11. And really, if you read the original poem, which I still have, and then you read the book, lots of it is still the same. It's just tweaked a little since I am a professional writer and editor now. But truly, it is my tribute to moms, my love letter to them, and my whole mission with it is to acknowledge moms for who they are and remind kids that they're loved.
Now, and you were mentioning about writing because you do so much. You're the editor-in-chief of Scottsdale magazine, so you've covered, many things. In fact, we Eliances, I was even featured in your magazine. It was absolutely phenomenal. So, but talk to us about what it's been like, though, now to, write a piece that is your own.
It's very different. So with the magazine, I kind of feel like this puppet master. I'm behind the scenes. I do have my editor's note, so people kind of get a glimpse of me there. And that's sort of my one really personal piece in the magazine each month. But with this, it's all me. And I always tell people, and writers will get this, it's your heart on the page. And this is my heart on 42 pages plus the covers. So it's, it's a little, it's scary. It's daunting to put yourself out there, to put your heart and your vision out there. It's certainly different than what I do professionally. But of course, a role like an editor of a magazine fully prepares you for something like this.
So was your mom just crying when she first saw the book? I can only imagine.
I'm not sure if she cried. My dad cried. Sorry, Dad. But my mom, I know that she was also overwhelmed. When she got the book, they had ordered it from Amazon, and she called me and she said, "I can't believe you think this of me." And I said to her, this is, why I'm doing this, because moms, especially out of anyone, but we all don't acknowledge ourselves enough. And so her response is really proof of why I wanted this book out there, so moms can know that they're valued and appreciated.
Talk to us about how does a child really form a close relationship with their mother like you have? Because, not a lot of people have that.
Yeah. My mom and I definitely have something very special. We laugh about it now, but my whole childhood, I had pretty bad separation anxiety. I don't think I left her side until I was 14. And, we just spent a lot of time together. Some of my best memories were about her actually taking my brother and I to the library. And I would come out with this massive stack of books, and always kind of feeding that creative side. And we always did creative activities. And, a lot of the books words actually are a tribute to her. Like, she's always laughing and dancing around. She was always singing. She was always dancing growing up. So a lot of that is reflected in the book.
Oh, that's absolutely incredible. And you know what, too, is incredible and creative, as you mentioned? The Eliances Hero Show. You're listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's ELIANCES.com, because we have with us Chelsea Young, the editor-in-chief of So Scottsdale magazine, and now author of The Color of Mother. Make sure you to go to coloreverything.love to check out and make sure get her book. It's, I mean, absolutely incredible. I've seen just some of the pictures and stuff in here and the words. I just love it. It's just so creative. And by the way, too, you may even have the opportunity to meet her in person live at one of our many various Eliances experiences, because Chelsea, you're part of Eliances and part of the Eliances community. In fact, maybe share with some of our listeners what it's been like to be part of that and having been to our grand table and other things.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's truly, it's a humbling experience because you are around a lot of really amazing people doing amazing things in this world. And I got connected with this group, gosh, it was at the beginning of this journey, as David mentioned earlier. So I was really inspired by people going out and creating, making their dreams a reality. And I have featured, a handful of people from the Eliances community in Scottsdale.
I know every time I look at the magazine, I'm like, wait a minute. Each month, I'm like, wait, that person. Yeah, that's it's just absolutely awesome. Talk to me, too, about describe to our listeners the pictures, though, on it and the colors that you have in that, because really, my first impression of it is, wow, it makes you really feel good. Just the pictures part of it.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that, because I hope that the pictures make people feel joy and love and happy. It's all watercolor, done by hand, not by me. It's by my talented illustrator. Her name's Isabel. But truly, I had, they're all my vision. I really had a hand and a creative inspiration she really put that on the page for me.
Is there any specific quote in here that stands out the most, or perhaps your favorite?
Yes, there are two.
Okay.
The first is, she's the color of the sun. My mom, to me, is the color of the sun: yellow, bright, happy, full of life. So that has a lot of meaning to me and is truly inspired by how I feel about her. And then at the very end of the book, the closing page, it's not part of the story, but it says, "You were all the colors." And that's really my message with this. It's that moms are all the colors. We're all the colors, and all of our colors are beautiful.
What is the color of love?
It's whatever you want it to be.
I got to read this quote because this is great. My mother is the color of love. My mother is the color of love, and it really shows. How do you even come up with these?
I don't know. I was 11. I don't know how I came up with that. But I would say, truly experiencing the love of a mother. And that page, you nailed it. That's the crux of the book. The message is love.
Tell us where people can purchase your book, too.
So it's on Amazon. It's on all the places you can get books, Barnes & Noble online. It is on my website. You can get signed copies at coloreverything.love. But if you are in Phoenix, Scottsdale area, it's at LGO, Le Grand Orange, Cricket and Ruby, Modern Milk, Unicorn Cupcake Boutique.
You're all over.
And it's in 3 stores in Santa Fe, including my mom's own store,
Oh
Dudelitz,
my
which
gosh. How surreal is that for your mom?
it's pretty cool.
Like, how surreal is that for your mom and for you?
Yeah.
But, like, your mom carrying the book. I mean,
Yeah.
is that just like...
It's pretty special. I made sure to get photos. I was like, Mom, we need to get photos of you taking the book out of the box. So I have that.
Wow. With a little less than a minute left, what about what advice, Theo, though, do you have for young people who want to write their first book? They maybe not know where to start or anything to be able to do that, but what kind of words of wisdom or secrets would you share with them about going about doing it, and then most importantly, completing it?
I would say it's, what I think is a key to so many things in life, and that's consistency. When I have a master's in professional writing, and through that I wrote a novel, and my goal every day was write 1,000 words, which is about 5 pages in Word. So, just commit yourself to that. And to me, the hard part's everything after the work is done. It's the marketing. It's putting yourself out there. It's doing all the final edits and saying, hey, this is final. it took me a long time to say this was a finished product.
Wow. Well, Chelsea, you strive to bring enjoyment and love to your readers and continue to create new ways to engage with fans. That's right, and that's a hero. Chelsea Young, editor-in-chief, So Scottsdale magazine, and also author of The Color of Mother. Make sure you go to coloreverything.love. This is David Kogan with Eliances, and when we return, the founder and CEO of Lasting. He's part of the $900 million family platform. David Kogan with Eliances.